listen to the words that would say true in the maze. Familiar faces in the haze, and the mind misaligns its shape. There's only one truth.
Coming up next, the Mavericks taking on the Thunder. For the Mavericks, the goal is to improve each time they take the floor, emphasizing communication and... Happy to have you with us for NBA. A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Dort in at the 3 spot. And for the Mavericks, Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. P.J. Washington out there with Derek Jones. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Rivalry games, Grant, always extra spicy, especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the final. So that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
Down low. Pass to Irving. Over Giddey. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Jones.
Unbelievable release from Kyrie. Boy, shot ready on the catch.
Shot is up. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
The ball's knocked loose. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Donci against Gilgeous-Alexander. Donci with the bucket.
Yeah, an offensive player like Luka expects the contact. He's anticipating it, so it doesn't bother him. That's a big-time finish.
One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
Jones, the pass to Gafford. Donci outside. There's the 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. The Thunder have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Donci against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot goes down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
Incredible focus there by SGA. The ability to absorb contact and continue through it.
Here's Irving. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That one on Giddey. You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
2 minutes.
Washington against Williams. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And he is stronger than he looks. Trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
An interesting note on Jalen Williams. He was the first Santa Clara player drafted in 26 years.
B.A., we know who that player you're talking about is. Obviously, Steve Nash was selected out of Santa Clara back in 1996. That one worked out pretty well. I think Jalen Williams will be special as well.
A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Trailing by 2. Pass to Gafford. Jones with the ball. To the inside. Donci. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. To the paint. It's stolen by Washington. On the break. Here's Donci. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside, Williams. Irving against Giddey. Soft touch off the glass.
So elusive when handling the rock. What a move by Josh Giddey.
And Donci launches from deep. Jones can't throw down the putback. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Ooh, rejected by Donci. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Washington's shot is good.
Boy, the extraordinary playmaking instincts of Luka Donci on display right there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there. Here's Donci. 5 points in the game. This one for 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
The defense has to know they're going to get a steady diet of three-point shooting from Luka. You must contest.
And down it goes. 2 points.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Donci and Hardaway Jr. man the backcourt. Then it's Washington, and it's Lively in at the 5. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. And it's Holmgren missing. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The Mavericks are hoping they have what it takes to bring home the Larry O'Brien trophy, and Luka Donci said, quote, "That's everything. I want to win the championship here. It's our goal every season. It's a lot of work, and there are so many great teams in the league. Anybody can beat you at this point. You have to really be ready." BA?
Good stuff there, Allie. Thank you. Inside, here's Holmgren. It's tipped. Pass to Exum. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Dort. Oklahoma City trailing to the middle. Here's Williams. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Donci, no good. The Thunder have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. And Grant, when you scan the OKC roster, you see length at every position.
Yeah, it's definitely their philosophy, BA. We're seeing a number of franchises going that route. What I would say about the Thunder, though, many of their guys still have some strength to add.
Pass to Donci. Cash money from 16 feet away. Donci has got 14 points for the game.
Well, Luka Donci relishes the opportunity to control the action, and right now he is cooking the defense.
Now a timeout call by Oklahoma City. After years of dynasties and predictable NBA Finals matchups, Doris, we've now entered an era of unprecedented parity.
We have, BA, and it's an interesting situation for the league because what they've done to redistribute the talent is try to implement rules that prohibit those trios of stars from dominating the action as we have seen in the past. It's led to more interest. It's led to higher television ratings. I think it's appropriate.
The Thunder have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Down low. Oh, deflected. Here's Exum. Dort defending. Donci against Gilgeous-Alexander. Donci, no good.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
You know, for my money, Josh Giddey is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he has superb vision in the open floor, BA. Reads the angles and sees how plays develop with ease. His teammates have to be ready for a pass from Giddey at all times.
54 seconds left in the second period. 15 feet away. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Donci has got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, you see what the defense wants to give up there. Luka more than comfortable in the mid-range.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Donci. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and there's another one for the Thunder.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
Here's Donci, and they'll get another chance. For three, Hardaway. Offensive rebound, Lively. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, came up empty. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a score. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Kid, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the way in the first half. He had 18 points and 1 rebound. He's been in the midst of some incredible games lately, and tonight, and now with the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And, boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the court for the Thunder. In it forward, it's Jordan Williams. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint. Thunder with a lead. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
That's a big-time move right there. So crafty, so tough. SGA, big-time skill.
Irving against Giddey. Irving, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Despite missing the playoffs in 2023, the future still looks bright for OKC doors.
BA, I don't know how you could not be impressed with what they did. They're accomplished in the regular season well beyond what the expectation was. So many people dismissed them at the start. What a bright young core they have.
Holmgren against Gafford. Pass to Donci. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The 3 from Washington. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control. Terrific rim protection impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same. He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
For Oklahoma City, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 20 points for him. SGA using that size.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
2 minutes.
Here's Donci. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And what can you say about Luka Donci that has not already been said? Here's a guy in his mid-20s and a perennial MVP candidate, Doris.
His career is off to an extraordinary start. He's drawn comparisons to the legends of the game, and like so many of the greats, BA, he is a one of one. The ability to command the game from all aspects is truly something to behold. What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. And every year, a question that's frequently asked, does Dallas have the right mix of players around Luka Donci?
And BA, this is a hot topic of conversation around the league. Luka Donci is a ball-dominant player who's been absolutely brilliant throughout the start of his NBA career. but it requires a certain level of player around him. You've got to have guys who play defense at a high level and who can make perimeter shots.
Powell passes to Green. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
First personal foul.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
Hey, you look at some of the young star power on OKC. Grant, they haven't had that since the Kevin Durant years.
Oh, B.A., I mean, those KD teams were built through the draft. So no matter where they're picking, the Thunder seem to uncover gems.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 here in this quarter.
Oh, boy, how slippery is SGA on the triple drive. Just so difficult to stay in front of him.
On the wing, Green. Dort defending. And it's Green missing.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. He shoots. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Hardy. Off target at the rim.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Thunder. They lead by 6. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Washington out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Green in at small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Yeah, you're going to have to try to foul him harder. Chet Holmgren wants to score through contact, getting stronger and stronger.
Well, Doris, despite some big moves, the Mavericks fell short of most people's expectations in 2023.
Very tough angular finish, especially in light of the talent they have. It just goes to show you, even the best pieces need time to gel together. Now the Dallas Mavs have some decisions.
Now here's Washington. Donci outside. Pass to Green. Over Williams. Offensive board. Rejected by Holmgren.
Oh, that's a big-time rejection from Chet Holmgren, making his defensive presence felt.
On defense, the Thunder. Outside, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander takes the contact.
Let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Gilgeous-Alexander punches it home.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
From deep, here's Donci. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the shot goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 34 points.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
A different look for Dallas. Kleba, he's checked in for Gafford, and it's Jones in for Green.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Donci finds Washington. Here's the floater. And Donci the bucket on the assist by Washington.
There is this fundamental confidence to what Luka does, and those difficult floaters, no problem.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 18 points in just the second half. Pass to Kleba. 1:43 left to play in the fourth quarter. Donci on the wing. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You can see Luka Donci has the body, the handle, the footwork, and the savvy to draw fouls. That is nicely done.
Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Donci, no good. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. They lead by 17.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Thunder.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Lively, and that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up two on the second effort.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth. Green, the pass to Powell. Green against Giddey. Here's Green. Clock at 6. The Thunder with the rebound. Wing shot on the way. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
Assist goes to
finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
They get it back. Giddey against Green. Here's Hardy. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForte.
Everything to us. Have a great night. Come on back.
And we've got a good one on. tap tonight between a couple of teams, Greg, who can really shoot the three ball. Some of your thoughts coming in. This one.
Well, when you have teams like this, it's about guarding that perimeter. If you don't, they're going to rain on you the entirety of the game. So this might be one of those games that comes down to who has the ball last.
So here's Oklahoma City starting group. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And when it comes to Luka Donci, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
Shot from the wing, uses the glass to drop it in.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Outside Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic with the steal. Passes it to Gafford. Williams against Doncic. Banked in off the glass. Doncic has got 6.
And gotta be more than that to stop Donci. He's just too good at absorbing the contact.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Dort. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Terrific swat from Holmgren there. Just shows you his length.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Jones, the pass to Doncic. It's over Dort. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
The pass to Giddey. Outside, Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Yeah, you combine a lot of things with Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got speed and length and growing in terms of his basketball IQ.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 6. It's good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And the Mavericks making a change here. And 1:01 left in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. It's Dort on the wing. 6 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And Giddey gets it to go.
The growing confidence of Josh Giddey, a thing of beauty, just taking a quick shot.
Here's Lively. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. And here is Giddey. Good, nice job down low. Giddey's got 5 now.
Getting assertive and getting inside.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 2. Idly the pass to Washington. Rebound by Williams.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 3 on the clock, and the shot is good. He has 6.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Thunder out in front, up by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
So for Oklahoma City right now, the post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3.
Brent, you just don't see many point guards taller than 6'8". But Josh Giddey is one of them.
And Josh does a great job, Greg, of using that size to his advantage. He gets into positions on the floor where he can see over the level of the defense and make some spectacular passes.
Now here is Hardaway. No scoring in this one. Shot clock at 3.
And Giddey defensively does a good job moving his feet. Great instincts on that side of the ball.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Williams kicks to Dort. Back to Williams. Here's Holmgren. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Holmgren's got the lead up to 8 now for the Thunder. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. You know, Brett, we know how intense NBA practices can get, but how often do tempers boil over?
Well, practices are where you improve. And it's also a chance for guys who are on the bench to let the coaches know they're ready for more minutes. So that competitive environment is going to cause some dust-ups. And trust me, Kevin, you don't hear about most of the things that go on behind closed doors.
Dallas again missing. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the OKC Thunder is still building, but is it fast enough for their all-star guard, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? SGA says, I think we're going to be a really good team a lot sooner than people think. So it's pretty easy for me to be patient. I see the growth every day, and I'm super excited about it. Kevin?
And we see it too. Hey, David, thank you. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
And he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points. Mavericks trail by 6. And the rejection by Holmgren. Feeds it to Williams. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And it's SGA showing he can play without the ball.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Doncic. For Dallas, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Thunder with the rebound.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Doncic outside. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Here's Donci. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And free throws go by the wayside because of Luka's dominance everywhere else on the floor. Though he's got to improve from that area.
41 seconds left in the second quarter. The Thunder leading by 9. Now, Gilgeous Alexander. 12 points for him. Here's Dort. Clock at 6. Holmgren finds Dort. And the Thunder another 3.
3 points.
Well, if you're looking for a 3-and-D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
Here's Donci. Donci going to work.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Gilgeous Alexander passes to Williams. Shoots. No good. And so it's Oklahoma City with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Shai Gilgeous Alexander led the way in the first half. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. When does this guy cool off? I mean, he's been stringing together multiple monster games lately. Shaq, your thoughts on the Thunder?
You guys know I appreciate when the team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen. That's how they built this league.
And Kenny, how'd you...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Luka Donci has been exceptional here, guys.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Now you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
The star backcourt of Donci and Irving are out there. Derek Jones is out there with Washington. And it's Gafford in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
Donci against Holmgren. The turnaround jumper. Dallas again missing.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And you look at the Thunder style of play, very fast-paced.
And because of that, they put up a lot of shots. And their goal really is to overwhelm you and wear you down. Of course, they allow plenty of shot attempts as well.
Luguentz Dort, just a guy who puts his head down and goes to work. He gives every bit of focus on every play, and teammates love what he brings to the court.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
It's rebounded by Dallas.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And it doesn't take much for Donci to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable. There's the lob to Dort.
Outside for Gilgeous Alexander. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Derek Jones. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And Gilgeous Alexander gets it to go.
Well, wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time, Dort playing unselfishly.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Outside Williams. Back to Giddey. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 10, and that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
This is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Maxi Kleber comes in for Washington. Josh Green's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Hardy in for Luka Doncic.
Dallas foul. Hardy.
Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. Three-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Doncic is checked in. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
Take it.